It's always a happy Thursday when we get to do it together. And this morning, we are talking about beautiful stories here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. My friend, listen, when we talk about the 6th Joburg Film Festival, you cannot help but remember this specific story that we are celebrating. It is one that warms my heart, and I know it'll warm yours as well, because there was a young man who won a Young Achiever Award, and then he went on to possibly tell a story that I genuinely feel like is one that will not be forgotten ever, in fact. I'm talking about Ntokozo Mlaba. He is the person who went on to do one of the most beautiful speeches that caught the attention of Absa, the sponsor of the Joburg Film Festival. And this, my friend, has led us to be here today and celebrating the fact that this is one of the things that Absa said they would do, which was pledging 150,000 Rand towards Ntokozo Mlaba's incredible cause. And my friend, you know what? You don't need to hear this from me, because this morning we're joined by two of the individuals that are in the story. It is, of course, the beautiful, amazing filmmaker Ntokozo Mlaba, as well as the group managing executive of brand and sponsorship at Absa. I am talking about, and rather brand and marketing, it is Candace Thurston. Everybody, please welcome them to the show. Guys, it is so good to see you. I love the story. It is absolutely incredible. Firstly, Candace, I love the red that you are in. You look stunning.
And then I wonder which color I match.
Do you know what I mean? But Ntokozo, I want to start with you because, my friend, congratulations. 150,000 Rand after sharing that you had a crowdfunding cause going on, and Absa said, we want to be part of that. Take us back to that moment when you were saying your speech, when you were part of that beautiful award that you were getting, and now look where you are, next to Candace, 150,000 Rand pledged towards what you are doing. Take us back to it.
It's amazing. Thank you so much for having me today.
Of course.
So yeah, I got up on the stage and won the award. I didn't know that I was going to win. I didn't expect it, but when I got on the stage, I was just saying my thank yous, and I realized that there are quite important people in the room. So I just threw in a pitch of my next short film, which I've been developing for a year and researching for a year. And I told them that this is how much I need. I just set it out, so hoping that maybe somebody will in the ether.
They'll pick it up,
you know?
Yes.
So yeah, I guess the connection was happening, and then Absa, at the end of the night, when it was their address, called me up and said they'd be happy to settle the balance of the remainder of the money that we need for the film. So It's just so gratifying, because the stresses are less now, and now we can just go tell a beautiful story.
I love that. And Ntokozo, you knew what you were doing, Moswena. You were there, ready to pitch.
Yeah, you have to be. You have to be. You have to be. No.
I love it. And this is the thing, you always have to be ready for those moments,
Definitely.
right? But Candace, Absa, you guys are always ready to be there, supporting some of the most incredible things. I feel like you guys are sponsoring everything at the moment. Am I right in saying that, Candace?
I think sponsoring elements of empowerment. And that's what JFF was all about, the Johannesburg Film Festival.
Yes.
So we say our purpose is all about empowering Africa's tomorrow together, one story at a time.
Come on.
And that's how we really choose the partners that we want to really look at partnering with and taking them on the journey. So Ntokozo is absolutely the individual we want to stand behind and mentor. You know, in the creative space, it's not just about the movie, but also about the financial literacy that he might need. And many people in the creative agency need to really hone into and understand how they create the success for the next 10, 20, and 30 years.
I love that. And I think it's so beautiful that you guys were able to come together like this. I mean, it started off with you guys sponsoring the Joburg Film Festival, and now being able to finish off a story like this and allowing it to come together the way that it has, I think that it's absolutely beautiful. So shout out to you and your team doing big things. But this is why I also want to go to what you actually mentioned, which is your story matters. Let's get into that, because, you know, why would you say that it's important that all citizens are 100% getting into that, and also, more than anything, seeing the light in young people the way that you at Absa do?
Yes. So what we're really passionate about is Absa's not just a bank. We want to be your partner, your mentor on your life journey.
Yes.
So whether it be your movie that you need to complete, or a next kind of project you're going into, whether it be your first home loan or vehicle finance, we want to walk that journey with you. And through initiatives like the Johannesburg Film Festival, we know it's not just about the event, but in the creative industry, it's creating so many jobs for so many individuals, from makeup artists to hairstylists to producers. So we really want to invest in those initiatives that are going to drive that sort of mentorship and partnership.
I love that. Oh, Betuna. And I think that South Africa needs that so much, especially when it comes to young people.
Yes.
So it's really beautiful to see. And Dokoza, I want to come to you because, of course, now you've gotten this amazing sponsorship from Absa and you're able to move forward. Tell us about your upcoming project.
I think, well, that really aligns so well with the brand story of what Absa is doing. And just with what she's saying with the mentorship and the partnership, I really look forward to that because I'm very big on financial literacy and just insisting on my friends that this is actually a business. And we need to understand the value chain of how our industry works. I literally wrote a blog last week about this. So now we have the opportunity to tell this short film titled The Passage. It's actually a trilogy of short films that I'm making on my take of the issues that plague the hood.
Yeah.
I'm really, really passionate. My heart goes out to the South Africans who are struggling, South Africans who look like me but don't have the same access to opportunities like me.
Come on.
So I have this opportunity and I have access to tell these stories for them. And it's our story, so it's so important for me to do this and do it right, do it well, so that maybe next year Absa can look at making it another 150 for another filmmaker, you know. So I really look forward to partnering with Absa beyond the film itself and just being an ambassador of change in communities in which we exist as South Africans and as South Africans who look like me. So I really look forward to just learning, growing, and making a change.
Dokoza, I don't know which one you sound like. You sound like either the Young Voice Award winner or someone who's running for president. Which one? Which one is it? One of the two.
I mean, one of the two.
One of the two. Okay, perfect. That's amazing.
Why can't
I love
you be
it.
both?
Come on.
/.
Oh, I love it. And of course, in your speech, you shared about crowdfunding, correct?
Yes.
So actually, I'm crowdfunding for my life at the moment, guys. So I don't know if Absa is looking for people to sponsor in that regard. No,
Zanele, you have to open up your Absa bank account first.
Who says I don't
Everybody
have
out
one?
there.
Candace.
Well, I'm going to go check when I'm back
All
at the
right.
office.
You better, Candace. But Candace, we still have a little bit of time, so I do want to please ask you, in terms of what you want to see with Absa and Africa. I was going to say South Africa, but this is the thing about you guys. You've taken over the whole continent. What do you want to see in the future of lives of young people like Ntokozo, and what do you want to hopefully see in terms of you guys coming together with young people?
Yes. So what our big promise is, we see an opportunity in every story. And by that, we're really investing a lot behind the youth of the continent.
Yes.
And through that, it's not just through the creative industry. We have many initiatives like La Atelier, which plays in the art space, which is a competition that we look at over 800 entrants to really, again, guide people in the art space. One of the other amazing initiatives we have is something called Ready to Work. We actually take individuals that are going into the work environment and mentor them from how to do a CV to how to pitch up at work and really driving that journey as I speak about.
Yes.
So for the continent, we are proudly African, we are proudly South African, and we really want to show not just the continent but the globe, our power, our talent, and how we're really going to drive that through a brand like Absa. So I'm personally excited and passionate about it. Stories like Ntokozo is why we say your story matters, Anele. And every single person we want to drive through a human-centered empathy. We're not just a business, we're not just a brand. We are human-centered and we want to walk that journey with you. So super excited for more elements to come through Absa and through partnerships with Ntokozo and yourself, Zanele.
Come on. Guys, you sound like you're in parliament, Manina. I love this, Mna. If this is the future of South Africa, it's looking very bright. Thank you very much.
Will you join us, Zanele?
Please. I'm there. Oh, my goodness. Spokesperson in the building. Hello. Ntokozo, you spoke about, the young people that you want to inspire, how you're an ambassador for, stories like this.
Definitely.
And I just want to say well done to you because it's absolutely beautiful to see you do that. And Candace, well done to you and your team. You guys are doing such incredible work. And like I said, I'm joining us. I'm joining the winning team and you should join the winning team as well in terms of making sure that South Africa is moving forward and doing the things that need to be done because it's such a beautiful thing to see in terms of young people 100% being sponsored by the likes of Absa and keeping us going in the right direction. Right about now, though, my friend, we continue on your Feel Good Breakfast show and I'm talking about the fact that Graham is standing by in Cape Town.